Hey, what's up guys? My Test Your Melee challenge was so much fun to make, and watching you guys go at it was a blast. I thank everyone that submitted a video. You all fought gallantly and with the most impressive skills I've ever seen. But now my friends, I present to you a new challenge. One that requires the mastery of your weapon over brute force and savagery. I call it Maximos Maximum, in Latin meaning greatest and deadliest. So what's good my fellow gamers? I'm Yangbang, and let the games begin. In my new challenge, Maximos Maximum, I wanted to shift the focus away from the speed and ferocity, like in Test Your Melee, to now challenge your skills in weapons handling and prowess in single combat. To win the title of Maximos Maximum, you will prove you are a true master of your weapon and a champion of the fight. The challenge is 1v1 fights on Classic mode. The mode is a total of 16 1v1s against 4 styles of enemies, with 4 in each category, that being shieldless, metal buckler, round wood shield, and kite shield. Points will be granted per 1v1 fight, with a total of 3 per enemy. So breaking down how to gain all 3 points per fight, 1 point is for every kill, because anybody can kill an NPC. The killing part is easy, but this is a test of skill. Your second point will be awarded for performing one of the following: a parry, a block, or disarm of the opponent. To win the title, you must show us that you are the greatest fighter. Control your enemy's movements, block their attacks. Now only 1 point will be gained per block, so you can't spend the whole round blocking one guy. You must show us that your technique is the greatest. Now the third and final point of every round will be gained if you are able to dismember or decapitate your opponent. Now this is where the title of Deadliest Fighter comes into play. Sure, you can win the fight, sure you can defeat your enemy, but can you punish him? Can you sever away a body part or remove their head from where they stand? Show us you are the deadliest. So as I said, 3 points possible per enemy. Being 16 enemies, that brings the point scale up to 48 points. But now let me break down the second, and this is almost the most vital part of the challenge. Proper defensive skills are essential in this challenge. You'll either be gaining or losing points based off of the health that you end off at the end of the challenge. You are granted 4 points with your starting 100 health, with those points getting reduced by 1 point for every 10 health points you lose. Also, 1 negative point will be incurred for every loss of 10 health starting at 60 health. I know at first this may sound confusing, but I'll have a graph to show you guys so that it's more easily broken down and understandable. So the points for health go as this: +4 starting at 100 health, and then +3 once you hit 90, and then 2 at 80, and then +1 at 70, and then once you hit 60 health, it's straight to -1, -2, -3, -4, 5, if you reach all the way to 10 health. Prove you are the greatest by finishing with barely a scratch. So that brings us to the end of the point system in this challenge, and don't worry, I'll provide a graph or a little description. I really want you guys to be able to understand this challenge. So the highest score possible in this challenge is 52 points, assuming you're able to get every kill with a dismemberment or a decap, 1 parry per fight, and remain above 90 health. And with the lowest score being possible is 10, assuming you make it to the end of the challenge by the skin of your teeth, with 0 dismemberments or decaps and 0 parries. So now onto the rules of this challenge. Of course, just like in Test Your Melee, no slow-mo, no magic, and no healing. But you can use telekinesis to pick up your weapons in case you drop them, but no Jedi mind tricks and throwing weapons in the back of people's heads. Your submission during the challenge must be a single edit, but you can add music. I highly recommend it. It makes it a little bit more enjoyable to watch, and of course it adds your personal flair to your video. For this challenge, there's no mods, it's all just vanilla. I wanted to keep the challenge accessible to all players that can jump on Blades and Sorcery. And last but not least, this is the most important part. For your submission to be valid, you must show us your settings with default physics and invincibility disabled. Your max NPC settings has no effect on this challenge, but do make sure that your males and females are set to 50-50. And of course, at the start of the challenge, do show us your health at 100, and then at the very end of the challenge, show us what you have left. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. To save you the trouble of having to watch the video so you can get all the details, I've got it typed up all down below, and I'll be sure to post it on the Discord page and Reddit page for Blade and Sorcery. Alright guys, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys got from me. As you guys can see now, I have 2 leaderboards available for y'all to win. One with one-handed weapons, and then the second for two-handed weapons. Make sure to tag me in your guys' videos. I'll gladly watch it, and if you guys gain a spot on the leaderboard, I'll hit you up right away. So get to practicing and get to recording. As always guys, I'm Yangbang. Until the next one, peace out.